Hello YouTube, welcome to my channel. So this channel is going to be about me regrowing my brand Rugby Warfare. It's a clothing brand. I've been doing it for about 5 or 6 years. Prior to that I had a health and fitness website which I sold, and I learned all about SEO and all that stuff. So what this channel's about is to get to the point. If you really want to know how to grow a business yourself, this is for you. The difference is, I would say that I'd class myself as a solopreneur versus an entrepreneur. Now, an entrepreneur is a person who can put a team together, has a vision for a brand, and can take it in the right direction, which is great. So Silicon Valley has promoted this way of get an idea, you get 10 mil of funding from venture capitalists, and then win. But it doesn't really happen in the real world that way. And if you're actually if you're not in Silicon Valley, into the tech scene, and you've got other business ideas, the chances of you getting funding without any revenue or without any kind of like proof that the customers want that bit is very slim. Trust me, I've been through the process, and you're not going to get the funding, right? So you need to start with, you don't have the capital to hire loads of people. You might not have the capital to hire anyone. You've got an idea and you've got your own time and work ethic. So what do you do? Well, that's what I'm going to show you in the series. I'm basically going to show you how I do Facebook ads and how I get, how I set them up and how I write the copy for them, the process behind that, how I do email marketing, the flows, the campaigns, why I do daily emails, how I do SEO, how do I rank #1 in the world for rugby training, how do I rank #1 in the world for loads of other key terms and bypass all the massive competitors in the field and get traffic to my website. How do I have the logistics set up for Rugby Warfare? How am I doing product development for the clothing brand? How am I taking an idea to the design process, to the manufacturers, to the sampling, to delivery? How much does that cost? How much stock have I bought for this relaunch? And what do I need to make it a success? So I'm just going to show everything. And these videos are not going to be fancy videos where I'm like waking up in the morning, I got a meeting at 11, and then I got lunch, and then I got a meeting at 1, and another meeting, which you don't hear anything on these videos about. You don't hear what the meetings say, you don't hear what they talk about, you hear nothing, you just see them chatting away in the corner. And if any of you have been behind any video production stuff, you know it's all fake stuff anyway, just for the video. So whilst there's many people that do those types of videos, there's like the influencers that do them and all that stuff, and they think it's inspiring people. It might inspire people, but people are not learning from it. So this channel's gonna be completely different, where you're not gonna get as much cutscenes of beautiful London scenery, even though I do live in London, or me going to meetings and just you can actually see me doing the work. You're gonna see me share the screen. You're gonna see me do the work right now. What am I doing? You're gonna see me talk to you as I'm working through stuff and what's going through this stupid brain of mine whilst I'm doing the work. And from that, you'll actually be able to say, cool, okay, so this is how, so I'm gonna set up Facebook ads for my business. I'm just gonna rewatch this episode. I'm gonna go through what he's doing step by step. And if I don't get anything, I'm gonna go back through it. And if I still don't get anything, but I need help, you comment below and I'll reply. So in terms of credibility for myself, Rugby Warfare has probably turned over since we've started, probably over 1 million since we started. I'm not saying we're doing 1 million a year, but we were on a very good growth trajectory until about 2019, when we had some, I'd say not a brand crisis, but maybe where do we want to take the brand? And it was quite like, do I try and get more people to buy into it? Do I go way more rugby? And actually this year has really, really helped. As weird as it sounds, COVID's been terrible, but this year has really helped me being like, this is exactly where I need to position Rugby Warfare. And I'll do a video on positioning another time. But yeah, so I've done that, and I've co-founded a health and fitness business with 2 friends who are influencers, but they're like, I wouldn't consider them just influencers. They're a lot more than that, which has been a massive success. We started that 2 years ago, and we've helped over 50,000 people lose weight, get educated on the right way to lose weight and how to go about, we do mindset. We work with Olympic coaches, we work with a PhD nutrition, we work with Lyle McDonald, who is the #1 evidence-based health and fitness guy. We work with Donald Robertson, who is an author of a Stoicism author and a psychotherapist. So there's all these amazing people I've been lucky to work with over the last few years and grow a business in a different industry. And And I've been a performance marketing manager and an SEO manager as my job roles for companies that turned over millions. So kind of what you're gonna get is like an accumulation of everything I've learned into a video series that's gonna just take you on this journey. And I don't know if I'm gonna succeed or not. I might fail. The market might say, we don't want any more rugby clothing brands. Well, there's hardly any alive, but we don't want rugby clothing brands. There's not enough people wanting to buy. Money is short this year. Who wants to buy a rugby clothing brand versus buy rugby clothing versus Nike or whatever? Who wants to part with their money with a small independent brand when maybe they can get a better deal with a bigger brand who's doing, you know, massive discounts and stuff like that? So the market will say if the business is going to still be viable or not, but I'm going to try my absolute best to make sure that I can try and convince the people who are on the fence or who do love the brand to come back to the brand, because we've been vacant for a year now due to COVID stopping all our production this year. And yeah, it's like the revival. I love the brand. We've got loads of customers that love the brand. We've done a lot of mistakes, but this is it. All on the line, no fucking about. If I fail, I fail. Send me some cash for Christmas, but you're gonna learn on this journey, and don't expect 5-minute flashy videos. They're gonna be longer videos. So if you wanna subscribe to never miss one, great. If you don't care about learning to do things yourself, then you know what to do. Thanks guys, see you soon.